Well, hello there, friends. Three Card Thursday from Cards of Light, Bright Blessings of the Tarot for September 1st, 2022. Brian Noe with you once again this week. Thank you for joining me. Let's go to the table for our weekly three-card energy draw here. Give the cards one last shuffle before we get going. Autumn is just around the corner, friends. Won't be long now. Someone posted a thing the other day about pumpkin spice lattes already. So, we got 3 more weeks of summer though to go, right? All right, let's take just a moment and breathe and get our minds quiet. I've been taking my coffee black lately, so who knows? All right. Maybe there will be some pumpkin spice in my future at some point. We'll see if the cards can tell us. Okay, right off the bat, we've got the Ten of Discs. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Two of Cups. All right. Okay. So no majors this time around. 1 court card, 2 pips, 3 different suits. Let's just take a look at the overall picture here. Okay, when I see the 10 of Discs, and Crowley styles this one Wealth, I think of it as legacy. I think of it as what we are able to create in this world and leave behind and move on. And this is the card in the Rider deck that shows the intergenerational family at the portico, the old bearded, gray-headed guy petting the little white dogs, little kid running around, and the younger couple as well. And it looks like intergenerational wealth and legacy and that sort of thing. When I see the card, I think, what is my legacy? Because I'm getting to that age, but it's a good thing to start thinking about that even before we're getting to that age. And so in the context of a 3-card draw here, we're starting out with some really good vibes, some really good resources here. And the question is, how are we using our resources? What are we bringing to this world that was not here before we arrived? But we're starting from a real nice, solid place of plenty in this 3-carder. So let's move on and see what it will mean in the context of these others. Okay, Knight of Swords. This card is rushing on forward. This is fire of air when you look at it from an elemental standpoint. It's also action. Knights are action. And swords, the suit of the mind. And so this, I think of this court card as being a little hasty sometimes, decisive, but maybe to the point of being hasty. And when we're talking about kind of the cards of the mind here, maybe moving from one thing to another, and it almost reminds me of what the TM folks talk about when they talk about gotta mind. I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I gotta do that, and I gotta do the other thing, and blah, 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 blah. It's just endless. And so when I see a court card like this, there are 2 questions that come up. The first is, what can I emulate in the character of this card? What sorts of attributes are called for and appropriate in the present moment that this card represents? That's the first one. The second is, what sorts of negative aspects of this character's character might I want to be cautioned against at the moment? So the message is be decisive but not hasty, and I think that that will really depend. I'm not getting any kind of strong intuitive hit from this card today as far as what that means. Maybe when we get to the end of this reading, we'll have a little clearer picture. But if that's resonating with you, if you are being indecisive at the moment, then maybe this is a nudge to say, hey, take some action here. If, on the other hand, you are feeling yourself kind of flitting around from one thing to another, one project to another, making a decision and then not sticking with it. I used to work for someone that we said had a whim of iron instead of a will of iron, because they would make the decision and that's final. Well, wait a minute. That was sort of the order of the day a lot of times. In any case, be decisive but not hasty, I guess, is the shorthand version of that. This all clear as mud so far? Okay, I hope so. The Two of Cups, and Crowley styles this one love. Twos are partnerships and decisions. In Cups, the cards of the heart, the cards of emotion, cards of relationships. And so lots of beautiful balance. When in this deck in particular, in this Thoth deck, twos represent the moment in the story where plans begin to be made. So aces are sort of the very first thought of the expression of the suit. Twos are when we are starting to move forward, establishing partnerships, making decisions, and that sort of thing. And then threes is where the real creativity happens, where we begin to put things into place in the material world. And so this is kind of that honeymoon period in this suit, where it may not be necessarily long-term planning, maybe some long-term decisions and partnerships involved, but it's really just kind of that first blush, kind of when you're first starting to fall in love here. And that's some energy that is coming to us in the weekend to come. I can't really find a lot of downside in this 3-card spread. I mean, we've got this abundance energy here. We've got very powerful, active, kind of move forward sorts of energy going on here. And then we've got this beautiful, balanced, lush love expression here in the Two of Cups. It occurs to me that I'm going to be officiating a wedding this Friday, and so this may be something to do with that. I don't know. But anyway, overall, really positive, good energy, good vibes in this reading for the weekend to come. Let's see, the only questions to be asking are, hey, am I focusing my attention well in moving forward? Am I being hasty, or am I focusing well? But I'm getting the sense that this is the full steam ahead is what that card is indicating at this point, particularly right in the center here, and particularly in between these two cards. It's sort of a signal to, let's move forward. And this is just a beautiful card, this 10 of discs as well. Yeah, looking for anything else here? Kind of some ambiguity, or at least not any clear, warning messages or anything this time around. And I think we had some ambiguity Sunday in our Sunday morning spread, and that may have to do more with the card reader than the cards. Who knows? But I'd love to hear what you think. If you've got observations, if you have some experience with the tarot, if you're a reader and would see these cards differently, I'd like to hear that. Or if they're resonating somehow with you, or if you've got questions either about this spread or this practice, then please do get in touch. You can leave comments as always here with the video, or pop on out to the weblog at brightblessingstarot.com and leave comments on the weblog as well. I think that is it for this 3-card Thursday. Plan to be back on Sunday for your Sunday morning spread. And as always, in the meantime, I wish you peace. Take care of yourself.